Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Sellify YouTube channel. If you're used to selling on marketplaces like eBay or Amazon, a lot of these marketplaces can have complicated fee structures. They can have a subscription fee, they can have a listing fee, and they can have all these other fees. But selling on Walmart is actually a lot cheaper in that regard. They have very straightforward fees, and in this video, we're going to be going over all of the fees and what it costs to sell on Walmart. When selling on Walmart, there are a couple of different fees that you're going to pay. First off, Walmart does not have any subscription fees like Amazon, nor do they have listing fees like eBay. It's completely free to open an account, and you don't pay until you sell an item. The first fee type is going to be the referral fee, and this is the fee that you'll pay once you sell an item. The referral fee is how much Walmart's going to take once you make a sale. So if you sell an item for $10 and their referral fee is 15%, then Walmart is going to take $1.50. The rate is going to vary depending on the category of the item as well as the price. So as you can see, for apparel and accessories, it starts out at 5% for items with a total sales price of $15 or less, and then it jumps up to 10% and 15%. There are some categories that go all the way up to 20%. However, a good rule of thumb is 15%. The next fee type that you'll likely pay is going to be the fulfillment fee. Now, this is a fee that you'll only pay if you're using WFS. So if you're only selling through Seller Fulfilled, then the only fee that you're going to pay is going to be the referral fee. But if you want to utilize Walmart fulfillment services, then you're going to pay what's known as the fulfillment fee. This fee starts out at $3.45 for items under a pound, and then moves up to $4.95 for items over 2 pounds, and so on and so forth. In addition to the standard fulfillment fee, Walmart also has additional fees depending on if you send certain items to their warehouses. So apparel is going to be 50 cents extra, hazardous materials are also going to be another 50 cents, and then any item that is under $10 that you sell on their website is also going to be an extra $1 for that fee. And then oversized items have their own additional fee depending on how big or how heavy your item is. The last two fee types that you'll pay for WFS are going to be the big and bulky fulfillment fee, as well as the fixed monthly storage fee. So you'll only pay the big and bulky fee depending on if your item is heavy enough or if it's big enough to meet their criteria. And then the fixed monthly storage fee is going to depend if your item sits in Walmart over 30 days. If you send an item in and you sell it within 30 days, then you don't pay any storage on it. However, if it sits there for longer than 30 days, then between the months of January and September, you're going to pay 75 cents per cubic foot per month. And then in peak season, you're going to go ahead and you're going to pay that 75 cents plus $1.50 per cubic foot for anything that sits there longer than 30 days during the months of October and December. And if your item sits there for over 12 months, then you're going to pay up to $7.50 per cubic foot. So this is why it's really important that if you have stale inventory and it's not selling, to try and get your money back as quickly as possible. The last couple of fees that you need to know about are going to be the return shipping fees as well as the disposal fees. So if you send an item into Walmart Fulfillment Services and then the customer chooses to return it back, these are going to be the shipping rates that you're going to pay for your items. So anything under a pound is $4.70, anything between 1 and 3 pounds is $6.20, and then between 3 and 4 is $6.70, and then it goes up from there. So let's take a look at these fees in action, and let's look at an example product and how much it would cost to sell. So I pulled up this Pokemon product, and it's currently selling for $47.99. So if I wanted to figure out how much it sells for, I can go ahead and I can take the price, I can multiply it by 0.85, or I can go ahead and see what category it's in and see what the referral rate would be. And then I can also go ahead and find out how much the item weighs and how big it is. And then I can put it into the WFS calculator. But what I like to do is I like to use a Chrome extension called Sellify, and this pops up whenever you're on a Walmart listing, and you can quickly go ahead and you can enter your cost. So let's say my cost is 18, and then it does all of the math for you. And this is like a secret weapon when selling on Walmart because it does everything for you and it saves you so much time. So I enter my cost and I can quickly go ahead and I can apply any discounts. So let's say 18, and then let's say I'm getting a 10% discount. I can find a nice coupon. So I can do times 0.9, and then I can see that my cost is actually $16.20, and now my profit margin has gone up. So all the calculations are done within the app. You can even raise your sale price, as well as you can go ahead and you can see a breakdown of the fees that you're going to pay. You can also put in additional fees. So let's say you're selling a hazardous item, you can check mark this and it instantly applies that 50 cents fee. If you're using a poly bag or if you're having Walmart poly bag your item, then it's going to be an additional 60 cents. If you're going to have them label it, it applies that fee. As well as you can also go ahead and you can add your overhead, you can add sales tax to the item, and then you can also go ahead and switch between doing WFS, or you can go ahead and you can switch between doing merchant fulfilled. So let's say I want to ship this item out myself and my shipping is going to be $7. Well, then I can apply it and I can see my profit margin, and I see I'm going to make $15.78. But let's say I want to WFS this item, and it typically costs me about 50 cents per pound. So now that I've input that, I can see I'm actually going to make $16. So it's more worth it for me to WFS this item instead of doing merchant fulfilled. Lastly, to see a breakdown of all of the fees, you can go ahead and you can click down right here into total fees. You can even input the storage amounts. So let's say I plan on holding this product for 3 months since I'm getting a really good deal and I want to bulk buy for this product. Well, now I can quickly see the WFS fee, the referral fee, the storage fee, as well as my additional fees that I put in, and here are the total fees. And then let's say I'm buying 100 units, I can quickly enter that right into here, and then it's going to tell me that my total profit is $1,666 on this item. Let's say maybe I look at the price and I see that the price tends to go down. Right now I see that it's going up, but I want to go ahead and I want to prepare for the worst. Well, I can still go ahead and I can still see my expected revenue, my expected cost, and my expected profit. And I can also see my break-even price so I know how low I can sell it for before losing money. So that's why I love selling on Walmart. They have a very simple fee structure and it's really easy to understand, and it leads to more profit because you're not paying all these additional fees. On top of that, using Sellify makes it super easy to go ahead and see what those fees are and know how much you are paying and how much you're going to make. If you want to try Sellify, there's going to be a link in the description, and you can use code NOAH100 for your first month free. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.